Hello there everybody, welcome back for some more Ratchet Clank 2 Going Commando. Today we're going to go to a new planet that we have accessed. It's going to be planet Dobo. This one has, I'm trying to remember the skill point for this one. Fuck. It's off the top, it's right there on the top of my head and I'm...
Hey, see if you can find anything worth watching.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. In yet another setback for the embattled Captain Quark, the Galactic Court ordered him to pay 6 billion bolts in damages to citizens suffering from personal hygienator syndrome. Only 2 days later, Quark was arrested trying to flee to Poketaru. The one-time hero, now full-time Zero, was placed in custody awaiting trial. But the next day it was discovered that he had escaped, flushing himself to freedom. We will return to Behind the Hero after these messages.
What a nut! I almost miss that guy sometimes. Almost.
Okay, so... yeah, apparently Quark is still... he's out there somewhere, who knows. He's off doing Quark stuff as usual. Alright, so... this is Planet Dobo. And now we have some new weapons we can buy, which is going to be the mini rocket tube. Another awesome one, actually. Of course, the bouncer is still at like 100,000. It's ridiculous. It's one of the weapons I buy probably like at the last moment throughout the game because it's so fucking retarded. You know how? God damn it. Okay, hang on. Planet Dobo skill points. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. If I look at the name, it might remind me. Robo Rampage. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Robo Rampage. Old school. Okay. That's the orbit. So that's nothing damn it, what is it then? Oh god. Fuck. Maybe it might be something that comes into play later. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, these I don't think do anything. Like, these are just basic bolts I can pick up. So I don't think we need to destroy everything. But you never know, and that's the problem. Wait. I think you need to go through with your wrench only. Because it said old school, right? So maybe we need to use, like, old school weapons or something? You know, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. But anyway, we have a new kind of Megacorp looking deal. This is not a weapon vendor this time. This is actually an armor vendor. Which means that we can buy a new pair of armor. We have the Terra Fiber armor. And it does tell you exactly what it does. With its patent titanium technology, this armor is quarantined, or... no, my head guaranteed to block 33% of all killing damage, or your money back. Okay, so where's the guarantee? Can I get my money back now, please? Let's see. Okay, yeah. Anyway, with the whole deal about being able to protect myself from 33% extra damage, I now have a little bit of. You don't get extra health; you just take less damage from enemies. And these enemies, for example, are gonna be a pain in the ass, especially in this level. And actually, they're going to be a pain in the ass in the future coming levels, too. And just wait till we get to the point where we have to fight their bigger, better friends. Oh, great. Usually when I think of Ratchet Clank 2, I usually think of this level as well. And there's another one I think of, too, that has a lot of, not platforming, but you're in the sky for, like, a long time. And that's ridiculous how far up there you are. And there's going to be a lot of ways we're going to fall down, too. Okay, let's see here. Again, like I said, I'm trying to remember exactly what the whole skill point was, and I'm getting so many like levels mixed up here, and a whole bunch of different ideas just mixed up. I'm gonna try my best to break everything I can in sight, but that might not work. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I think you have to use only like the old school weapons or something like that, or at least the wrench by itself. Or maybe old school might be something completely different I'm not even thinking of right now. But either way, I'm not gonna worry about this. I'm not gonna worry about the skill point. If I don't know it dead offhand, then I'm not gonna do it. Instead, I'm gonna make another video later where I'm gonna do all that great stuff later. So yeah, oh shit, I bet I fell off. You know what? Just for the sake of getting my health back, I'm gonna get that nanotech real quick, folks. Okay, so let's go grab that real fast. Yeah, like I didn't see exactly how much it was, but we definitely got quite a bit of nanotech back from that, thank God. But yeah, thank God for that. Thank God for the purple nanotech. Alright. So, the swing shot thing, fucking the swing shot has never been... I think they improved the swing shot, at least in the third game. And the funny thing is, like, every swing shot that I've used in every Ratchet Clank somehow has that one little quirk to it that I do not like. There's something about these swing shots and the mechanics that for some reason have never really worked out to the best benefit for me. And Ratchet & Clank 1 and 2 are probably the worst at the swing shots, especially the first one, because it stops you like in mid jump. And same thing with like Ratchet & Clank 2. At least I think the first one you stop like mid jump. But like in later games, you know, you don't even have to like whip it out, and you just swing shot, not automatically, but you can press the circle button, and the thing will come out on its own automatically, and then yeah. Now these little assholes are the biggest pain. Again, I said before, are the biggest pain this level, because if they're up in like a sniper's nest or whatever, they can easily just shoot you right back down, and it sucks trying to fight them. And if that old school skill point was like wrench only, then it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to actually be able to get back up off my feet and take these guys out. Okay, so let's see here. I need to... Oh, well, thing is, like, you can use the Visibomb to basically destroy these guys if you bought the Visibomb already. I'm trying to think. Hold on, what do I want to get? Shit. I need to get in close to get him killed, but we're going to go down here real fast, because if you come down here, we got these little, like, dinosaur-looking little minion bastards we can take out. Kill all these guys, okay? For some reason, my lava gun did not kill that one. Like, you would think, you know, since my wrench, you know, kills them like one hit anyway, you would think that it would work, but apparently not. So be careful of this jump right here, because this jump right here, especially if you got this mounted turret guy shooting at you like that, you're probably going to end up getting killed. And of course, you know, I was being stupid, and I decided to try to jump in there full throttle, and I got killed anyway, so that's going to happen. Thing is, I wasted like, what, 20,000 bolts? And already I'm pretty much right back to 20,000 bolts, so it's actually pretty damn good, to be honest. Now, I do remember that there's something here. Once we get to the actual facility itself, there's something here that really pisses me off. And I don't remember what it was, but I know it might be some stupid-ass skill point I gotta do. It might be that. It might just be some stupid skill point or some bolt I need to get that might be kind of ridiculous, if anything. Okay, so let's flip the dynamo and get these fuckers cleaned out. Alright, so far so good. Thing is, I'm gonna try to keep as much seeker gun ammo as I can to take out those other dorks. I would show off the modifications for weapons, but you know what? I probably honestly should, to be honest. If I upgrade, I'm gonna try to get all the mods. I'll probably show them off in like a video or whatever. More than likely, I'll probably just go to like the desert or something like that. Somewhere that has like a lot of enemies I know I can go through and show off like all the weapons completely fully upgraded and show off every single one and what they do. Which again might be like Bloodborne, like a 20-minute video at the end, you know, or something like that, like a 20-minute bonus video or something. Something along those lines, so just be prepared for that might happen. Again, I will try my best to get all the skill points, and I will, of course, I'm going to show them on screen. Unless I already know what you need to do for it, I just, you know, look them up and I tell you what you need to do to get them. Which I could do that, of course. But, you know, what's the fun in that, right? Like, what's the fun in that? And just, I just easily just cut away until I actually get the clip, or get a good enough clip of me getting the skill point, and just go from there. I mean, that'd be easy, right? Well, you never know. Alright, so anyway, back up here we go. Thank God for that nanotech explosion. That actually fucking helped out a lot. The bolts, I don't remember where they fucking are. I'm pretty damn sure that there's at least, probably at least, you know, like, how many bolts here? Well, it doesn't even tell me this time. Well, I don't know. Sometimes they tell me, sometimes they don't, and it might just be like when you're in the ship only. That might be the only time you actually get to see anything. I'm not really worried about getting all the bolts because, picking up bolts. I really wish like we had that treasure magnet kind of thing, that magnetizer thing or whatever, which we might get in this game. I don't remember if we do or not. I'm sure as shit hope we do. So yeah, hitting these guys from a range of the seeker gun's not too bad because the seeker gun is like, it's fucking badass, dude. Okay, so down here we go, and now we get to do something fun, which is even more chaos and destruction with these guys. These guys, again, like I said, with the sniper's nest, should be definitely looked out, you know, just keep the lookout for these kinds of turds, because these are the guys that can easily just knock you off. And they're being nice to me now, which is actually, I'm grateful for, to be honest. If they weren't being nice now, that would suck, because I would be killed off pretty quick. I could have sworn, and dead offhand, I could have sworn that this door opens. Unless we need to go to a certain spot and open the door that way, then I don't know. But I'm pretty damn sure you can open that door. Because if we face this way, it's blacked out. So it looks like we can't go there, but then again, I could be wrong. The good thing is, they give you this little standpoint thing right here that you can use to like shoot those guys out of the nest. So if it was true, wait a minute, I know what I think I know what it was. Yeah, you see this right here? Yeah, that's gonna come into play later. Ah, fucking A. I forgot about that little fucking thing. It might not be, wait. I think there's an RC car kind of gadget in this game that comes into play later. Maybe it might be like right here or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. It's like, why would they randomly have a vent there for nothing? You know? I mean, yeah, cosmetics, I get that. It's like showing off like in-game detail or whatever, you know. It's like, hey, look, we got vents now. It's like, oh, great, yeah. No, it's knowing, you know, Insomniac, it's got to be used for something. And since this is a video game, after all, more than likely I would not be surprised if it really was used for something. Now, if I'm correct, I think there's an arena here too. But then again, I might be, or it's either that or something else. Because I know for a fact that there's something specific we need to do here. And actually, it might be not an arena, but something different. Oh, this guy. Yeah, be prepared for this. This is going to be one interesting fellow.
Nobody, I mean nobody, gets by the mathematician.
I guess all the good names were taken.
Watch your mouth, Zero, before the mathematician subtracts your head from your shoulders.
Sir, as a fellow number cruncher, could I please ask what this is all about?
That moon's where we divide losers from winners before adding them to the Megacorp games. There's a challenger up there ready to reduce you to nothing.
This technology looks familiar. Perhaps I could...
Sweet. Think you can get us to that moon?
Okay, so here we go. Now, this is a little bit different than Ratchet & Clank 1. I was thinking there was an arena here, and I was thinking about this too. This is a little bit different, and honestly, it's a little bit fun.
Remember us?
Alright, so let's go ahead and take out these dicks. Now, here's the thing. When you're playing as Giant Clank, there's a lot of really, really odd specific things we need to do. Circle is to shoot your missiles, as it said, and of course, well, you press the triangle button to throw your bombs. Now, if I'm correct, I think one of the skill points here is break all of the buildings. Now, yeah, more than likely, I'm sure it is. Now, here's the problem with that. I recommend getting the skill point first, just in case, or at least try to, you know, kill the guy as much as you can. Try to, like, kill him as much as you can. Don't worry about the, you know, the street signs don't count towards anything. It's just mainly, all it is just really just, the buildings are the only thing I believe that count actually towards the skill points. And for some reason, apparently, the game does not like me because, like, it seems to me, you know, they're fucking killing me off right there for some reason. Like, I was getting shot down like nobody's business. Like I said before, just get all of the buildings broken down, get the skill point first, and then you can restart the challenge if you want. That way you can have a better chance for health. Because, like, once you pick up these health packs right now, they're gone for good. The buildings should be the ones that actually drop health. And actually, to be honest, Giant Clank is a lot... These are fun, to be honest. They're actually kind of fun, but they're a little annoying too, especially when you can't see where the damn guy is. So you're busy, you know, trying to, like, find him first, and yeah, it kind of sucks. Now, I love how, like, in the third game, they make the whole... It's pretty badass, actually, to be honest, in the third game. The way that the Clank missions work out. Like, just not just, you know, Big Clank in general, but, like, Small Clank too. They actually upgraded them, like, a lot. And it's one of the preferred kind of, you know, Clank sections I actually prefer to play. There's... Well, you know, and Secret Agent Clank, of course, is an exception in that world, because I don't know, like, Ratchet Clank itself is just a game, but still, it technically is, you know, it's definitely still kind of, you know, a Clank mission, if anything. You're still playing as Clank either way, so it's, I guess I can count it towards, like, Clank stuff. But either way, like, you know, Clank's always been known to be, like, the really small, you know, not have a lot of things he can do specifically. Now, I'm trying to find where all the stupid buildings were at, but I think we took almost all of them out. At least we should have. So, if anything, I should be getting a skill point anytime soon. You would think so. But, I would, well, I'd hope so, at least. For some reason, like, every time I fire off the bomb, either I miss, or I get my ass kicked. Where, okay, there has to be another building around here somewhere. So I can't seem to find one, though. That's the thing. I'm looking, but I can't find one. Maybe it could be possible that I got the skill point, or maybe I get the skill point afterward, which I hope not. That was stupid. But yeah, like, okay, so maybe it's not just the buildings. I didn't think that the, I was pretty damn sure that these guys didn't give us health pack upgrades. I could have sworn they never did. Yeah, but for some reason, like, whenever you use your bomb ability, you take massive amounts of damage when you're surrounded by enemies, especially, like, when you spam it. Which I assume is probably just a way to get you to stop doing it, though, if anything. And yes, he can use them too, and yes, it hurts like a bitch, of course. Alright, so let's go ahead and try my hands at beating the shit out of him. Of course, just actually, you know, hitting him with your fists should be just enough. I don't know, like, what the fuck? I thought there was, like, a skill point to completely destroying all this. It's called Robo Rampage, so you would think that, you know, rampaging through the whole city would be enough to do it, unless this might be something I needed. No, I don't think so. Okay. Maybe I did get the skill point, I just didn't see it come up. So I'm just going to assume that I probably got it, just in case. I mean, you never know. Oh, you fucking turd. Yeah, now I gotta go kill some more enemies. Actually, let's just restart this. Or no, I can't restart, I have to exit. Shit. Let's just die and just get over that way. It's like I said before, I'm pretty damn sure I got the skill point. At least I should have gotten the skill point. Okay, so the trick with this is don't try to use your bombs as much. Use your missiles to your effect, but also try to be a little bit wary about hitting him. Like, try to get in there and do some actual legit combos. Get some close quarter combat going in there, because if not, he can easily come in there and hit you, which is kind of a problem. So that's what we'll be doing. Yeah, I have a feeling I probably got the skill point. If I did, then I did. At least there should be one. Jumping is also pretty effective. You actually can jump on them too. And again, like I said, I do like these kinds of Clank missions that you get to do. This might be the only one we have to do. Maybe. It might be. I don't know. Like, we've done another planet look kind of like thing like this before earlier anyway. But this time's different, because this time we play as Clank, which is another thing I kind of like about Ratchet Clank 2. In terms of 1, because like in the first one, yeah, you get to become Giant Clank, but that's towards the end of the game anyway. Well, that's like twice throughout the whole game. And for the most part, like, you do mostly just Clank, regular Clank running around kind of stuff, which is annoying, you know. I'm sure even Insomniac themselves probably knew, like, yeah, I'm sure people probably won't like this as much, or just, you know, running around as small Clank as much, because, like, God forbid you're so shit, you know. It's just, it gets boring, and I'm sure even they knew that was going on. Okay. Now, if you're probably thinking, like, couldn't I just cheap him out just by not doing the finishing blow? You can probably get away with it, yeah, but I recommend just doing the finishing blow anyway. Just to save yourself the trouble. I don't think there's any way you can charge up your bomb. I think it's just, yeah, it's just one throw and you're good. The missiles typically lock on no matter what, but for some reason the guy is a little bit faster than expected. He's a little faster than meets the eye. Just saying. Oh, you fucking shithead. Okay, yeah, he can do, like, double attacks, which is stupid. I think it's stupid, personally. But then again, you know, I'm not the one that made this game, so it's not my decision what goes on through this kind of shit. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to destroy some stuff, because I am going to die. And that is not going to be anything I want to take to my grave. Here lies Alex, also known as Turd Monkey 1497, who happened to die on the Giant Clank mission because he sucks dick. Alright, so let's lob those at him. Get some good and nice bombs. Get some good nice health, which would be nice right about now. Okay. Again, like I said, I think when you destroy buildings, and of course it seems to me like whenever you destroy these guys too, you get health. But I recommend just punching them, that way you can at least get the nanotech out of it. Because it seems to me like shooting them doesn't really do much. At least the game probably wants you to beat the shit out of them. I don't know. I don't understand these games anymore. I play them, that's it. Okay, so now he's down, finally. And that's the end of that. I don't think there's a cutscene with it, though. So yeah, he should be dead and gone for good. And once we get back to Planet Doba, or whatever the hell it is, that's when I'm going to check my skill point and see what's going on. Wait, what was that up there in the sky? Did you guys see that? That looked kind of interesting.
Divide and conquer, huh? Hey, guess you guys were prime after all. You're going to the Megacorp Games!
Welcome to Megacorp Games, sponsored by Megacorp. Okay, Megacorp contestants, get ready to grapple with our Megacorp Gladiator team. And if you survive that, enter the Megacorp Battle Arena with our Mega Spider-Bot and our Mega Death-defying Mega Cage match. Then open the throttle for the all-Megacorp Hoverbike race, brought to you by Team Megacorp Racing. Hostile indigenous population not owned, endorsed, sponsored, supplied, advocated, or even liked by Megacorp. Approach at your own risk. The Megacorp Games. Keep it mega.
Okay, so we have Planet Joba coordinates downloaded, and of course you can take the... You can become Giant Clank whenever you feel like, if you ever need to go get it, because the thing is, why would you have the option to do it again if... Oh, we did get it. Okay, turn Lunar City into a parking lot. Alright, so we got that one. Yeah, destroy all the buildings when you turn into Giant Clank and you get the skill point for it. So, beat up the Thug Leader. So he's now down and out for the count. He's done for. And as far as I'm concerned, we've done almost everything here except for one thing, which is going to be going inside the facility. Now, we have the coordinates to go to the Megacorp Games, or Planet Joba, of course, and I would like to do that real quick, too. That's the planet that that planet, to me, in Ratchet Clank 2 knowledge, is kind of notorious. Because, 1, the hoverbike races, 2, the arena is a lot tougher than, you know, of course, the arena we've been to before. Not only that, but the planet is pretty fucking hard. But, here's the thing, too. It's a nice little experience boost from what we got so far. You know, every new level you go to, you get a little bit more increase in your experience. So, you get a lot more of those... You remember those guys earlier that we fought on that other planet, that other desert planet with the races on it? Yeah. Remember how they gave me a lot of experience for killing them off? Especially to my sniper rifle thing? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna get like a shitload of good stuff from that. Now, let's see here. Old school. Fuck, what was it? I might have to personally just look that up myself because I don't exactly remember. Now, these things right here can be destroyed. They should, yeah, I was gonna say they should be able to be destroyed. Whether or not you get experience out of them, I don't think. More than likely, you probably do get experience for them. But as far as I'm concerned, it looks like you don't. I don't know yet. Alright. So, now what we need to do is take out these little turds. These guys cannot be killed. The only thing you can do to them is just avoid them. And now, with these searchlights, I recommend just avoiding them anyway. If you want to take them out with like one good blast, if you got a weapon that takes out things in like record time, then yeah, so be it, use it. But for me, I'm not gonna be doing that because I would just much rather just take them out, or I'd just rather just ignore them. It's kind of like with Ratchet Clank 1, but at least in this game, you know, we get experience that we get to use too. Okay, so this was always this facility right here. It's another one of those infamous facilities for me too, because I remember fucking something up here, and I think it might have been like getting back to that platform, which might have been the thing that I probably fucked up the most. Now I do remember dying on this level like a shit ton though, and that's not good when that's the only memory you have, is like all you ever did was die. Okay, so yeah, be careful of these things. You can knock them. Whoa, wait, what? What do you mean I can destroy them? Oh, alright, well I didn't know you could do that. You know, that's like, what, the second time I've pretty much quote-unquote lied. Guys, just so you know, like, memory does never... I play these games, and usually, off the top of my head, I think that that's what it does. But then again, like, sometimes, you know, I just completely just have a brain fart and think that's true. But then in reality, it's not. Like, I have no reason to lie about what goes on in these games that I play. Like, there's really nothing that would ever benefit me at all. It's just me lying. I hate people that lie, of course. And I don't mean to come off as, like, a liar or whatever, but I'm trying my best to understand what the situation is. fucking Christ. But sometimes, like, I just forget. I'm just old, okay? Like, sometimes I think this is what this does, and then it's not, and then it's like, oh, that's Ratchet Clank 3, and it's like, well, fuck me then. I should have known that. Like, you play so many of these games, and, like, they just embed into your brain that you think that's what it's, that's what it is. Oh, I know what the fucking thing was. You see that nanotech thing back there? That is one son of a bitch to get. It's either that or something else. But it might be that. I don't know. We'll get it. We'll try my hand at getting that first.
Okay, this must be the core terminal. Let's see what we can get from it.
The power appears to be out in this entire area.
You're right. I better call a maintenance bot. Let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
Okay, so this is always where I thought... This was another section that I always assumed was glitched up. It says, you need the glider here. You'll have to go to another planet to get it. When I first played this game, just like with the desert, I thought this guy was stuck. I literally thought he was stuck there. And I was like, what the fuck do I do? And then the glider is what we need for on the desert planet. We need to get it there. So my dumbass thought that my whole game was glitched out, because I clearly did not see that I need to go get the glider. So now we got to go enter the Megacorp games, which I think we might get the glider from there. And if I'm correct, I think we meet a familiar face too.
Pay for 6 hits and the 7th is free. You want us to what? Whoa, wait a minute. That'd be an unethical conflict of interest. What kind of scum do you think we are? Say, that is a lot of bolts. Well, since you put it that way, I suppose we could undo our previous obligation. Excellent, sir. Thank you for choosing Thugs for Less. Attention all Thugs for Less personnel. We now have a new employer.
Okay, so apparently the Thugs for Less crew has a new employer, as you just said. Which may or may not be a good thing. We'll find out, won't we? Well, you know, any new leads on anything will help. So now that we know that the thief technically wasn't necessarily a bad guy per se, well, as far as we know, from what she said, that we might be doing something good if we take down the prototype, or if we go get the prototype back. Whatever the case may be, our leads are starting to look a little weird. So, does that technically mean that Mr. Fistwidget is behind something that he probably doesn't know? Or do you think that maybe he does know what's going on? Well, either way, we'll find out when we get to that point, now won't we? I'm not going to spoil the story, to be honest, because even though I'm not a fan of the story itself, it's alright. It does the job well. It's decent. It's there. In terms of Ratchet Clank stories, it's definitely fucking far better than the first one. Holy shit, that whole arc with Clank, you know, and Ratchet getting pissed off at Clank was just so obnoxious. Like the entire fucking game, it felt like. Okay, so here's the thing about Planet Joba. There is a skill point here, of course. It's like a skill point like every fucking level you go to nowadays. And the skill point, for some reason I remember, was not too hard, but then again it was one of those tedious little turds that I had to go through, and I don't feel like really going into complications of that. I'm just going to look that up real quick and see what it was. Again, you know, dead offhand, I have no idea, but you never know. I think if you come back this way, I think this is the way towards the races. It might not be. This might be something else I'm thinking of then. Who knows, who cares. Let's pull these down real quick. Unfortunately, you can't move while you're doing that, though, which sucks balls, but hey, it's got a nice reach to it, though. You know, it would be pretty badass having a swing shot like that. Yep, here's where the races are. Let's go talk to this guy real quick.
Nice finish on that chrome. You buffed this out yourself?
I handle my own buffing, sir.
Oh, sorry, little man. I thought you was a crankshaft. Can't see my own hand in front of my face without these.
No problem. So, how do I enter the big race?
Well, you got the helmet, you're in. Easy peasy. The prize this time is some kind of special boots. I could use those myself. They'd go real nice with my leather chaps.
Okay, well anyway, let's just go ahead and check out the skill points that is required here, which I'm sure, more than likely it's got plenty of stuff. That's impossible, which I don't know what that would be. Damn it. Alright, Bye-Bye Birdies, I know what that is. And we have Wrench Ninja 2 Massacre, which is going to be more than likely user wrench only, so that's going to fucking suck. Now, the Bye-Bye Birdies skill point, I recommend you having the Vaporizer, whatever it's called. Yeah, at this point it's called the Vaporizer. Or just any kind of or the Lancer, especially the Lancer. Because you have to shoot all these fucking little birds that are flying in the sky. And yeah, it's not as easy as it sounds. Well, it's But anyway, folks, without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time when we play some more Ratchet Clank 2 Going Commando, and we enter into the new races to get these new special boots that they're talking about. What could it be? Grind boots? Magna boots? Yeah, we'll find out. Maybe it might just be like boots, like combat boots or something. I have no idea. But, you know, of course, after that, we're going to get ourselves some leather chaps, too. So, as always, folks, take care, everybody.